Prime Minister asked all to follow measures for airport security. GM Kadir made Jatiyo Party Chairman, Roshan Irshad Chief Patron. Government will ensure fair polls at any cost, says Obaidul Qadir. Car bomb kills at least 76 in Somalia capital Mogadishu. Those were the headlines. This is 18 News. Good afternoon, viewers. I'm Nareen Mustafa with news at 5. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has asked all to follow the security measures at airports. She made this call while inaugurating the construction work of the third terminal of Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport in Dhaka on Saturday morning. She warned that anyone flouting the regulation will face air travel restriction in future. The Prime Minister also inaugurated Biman Bangladesh Airlines' two newly inducted Dreamliner, Boeing 787 named Shonar Turi and Ochin Pakhi, as well as a new mobile application of the national flag carrier off the sidelines of the ceremony. She, however, ordered the authorities concerned to take special care so that nobody is harassed at the airport. The newly elected Awami League committee led by party president and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina paid tribute to father of the nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Sheikh Hasina, as Awami League chief, first placed wreath at the portrait of Bangabandhu at capital Dhanmondi 32 on Saturday. Later, along with members of the new committee, she placed another wreath at the portrait of Bangabandhu. Party General Secretary Obaidul Qadir said, now it is a challenge for Awami League to implement the electoral pledges, institutionalize democracy and to provide job to each of the families of the country. He also said the visit of Bangabandhu's tomb in Tungipara of Gopalganj of the new committee has been postponed due to inclement weather. The date will be finalized at the joint meeting of the new committee to be held at the capital Bangabandhu Avenue on January 23rd. Roshan Irshad has been made the chief patron of the Jatiyo Party in the 9th Council, where GM Kadir has been elected chairman and Moshir Rahman Ranga secretary general for next 3 years. The council was held at Dhaka's Institution of Engineers today, where Roshan Irshad remained absent. The party's highest power would remain in the hand of GM Kadir, and he will take party decision in consultation with the chief patron. In a major change to its charter, the party yesterday created a ceremonial post called Chief Patron. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir, present at a guest, expressed gratitude to the Jatiyo Party for long political alliance. After the demise of party founder Hussain Mohammad Irshad, there was a conflict inside the party over who would become the chairman and leader of the opposition. Ruling Awami League and BNP will nominate candidates today for mayoral post of the polls of two city corporation of Dhaka. The nomination board of Awami League for local government election will finalize the candidates at a meeting at Gono Bhavan. Several heavyweight leaders of the ruling party are in the nomination race for Dhaka South, while the scenarios are different for Dhaka South. Meanwhile, Tabit Awal is seeking nomination for BNP for Dhaka North, and former Mayor Sadiq Hussain Khoka's son, Ishraq Hussain, and Asaduzzaman Ripon are seeking BNP nomination for Dhaka North. BNP will finalize it following interview of the nomination aspirants at Chairperson's Gulshan office in the evening. Meanwhile, Jatiyo Party is yet to take decision on party nomination. The government is determined to make the upcoming Dhaka city poll fair at any cost. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir made the comment at a program of Sociology Alumni Association of Dhaka University at TSC on Saturday. He said the government will extend all-out support to the Election Commission to make the polls fair. He, however, said those who create noise regarding the credibility of the polls have accepted defeat even before the balloting. The balloting of the Dhaka city poll will take place on January 30. Awami League, BNP and Jatiya Party will take part in it. The ruling party leader and Road Transport and Bridges Minister called upon countrymen to wage social movement against corruption, drug and contamination of food. Through extending support to the India Citizenship Amendment Act, the government is taking the country toward dependency, alleged Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir. The BNP Secretary General made the comment at the Central Council of Jatiya Samajtantrik Dol, JSD, at capital Mohanagar Nattu Moncho on Saturday afternoon. Addressing as the chief guest, Mirza Fakhrul said there is no alternative of the people movement to overcome the political crisis. ASM Abdul Rob and other leaders and activists of the GST inaugurated the council through hosting flag. Several leaders of the Jatiya Oiko Front also spoke at the program. Dr. Kamal Hussain demanded reshuffle of the Election Commission before holding the polls. A Bangladesh bank officer and his two daughters were killed on Saturday after a covered van crushed their vehicle at Sitakundo in Chattogram. The deceased were as Bangladesh bank officer Saifuz Zaman, his daughter Tasneem Zaman and Atra Zaman. The family was heading towards Dhaka on a private car. Other members of the same family were also injured in the incident. They are wife of the bank officer Konika Akhtar and son Tahsin. According to the police, they were returning to Dhaka from Bandarban. The incident took place when a covered van hit their private car at Fojdarhat bypass area on the Dhaka-Chattogram highway, leaving two daughters dead on the spot and three others injured. Saifuz Zaman succumbed to his injuries at Chattogram Medical College Hospital. News from around the world. A massive car bomb exploded in a busy area of the Somalia capital, Mogadishu, leaving at least 76 people dead and scores injured. Officials said the blast occurred at Saturday in a busy area of the city where traffic is heavy because of a security checkpoint and a tax office. The wounded were carried on the stretchers from the site where the force of the explosion left charred and twisted remains of the vehicles. Mogadishu is regularly hit by car bombing and attack waged by Al-Shabaab Islamist militant allied to Al-Qaeda. Mogadishu Mayor Omar Mohammed told the press conference that the exact number of the dead was not yet known, but that around 90 people were wounded. The UN General Assembly on Friday approved a resolution condemning human rights abuses against Muslim Rohingya and other minorities in Myanmar. UN General Assembly resolutions are not legally binding but can reflect world opinion. The resolution also calls on Myanmar to stop the incitement of the hatred against Rohingya and other minorities. The resolution expressed alarming at the continuing influx of Rohingya to Bangladesh over the past 4 decades in the aftermath of the atrocities committed by security and armed forces of the Myanmar. Thousands of Rohingya were killed and more than 7 lakh were now in Bangladesh after fleeing following army crackdown in the Buddhist majority country in 2017. Earlier this month, the country's leader Aung San Suu Kyi rejected allegation of genocide at the UN International Court of Justice.
With its many luxury shopping destinations and numerous sites.
Iran, China and Russia started 4 days of joint naval drills in the Indian Ocean and the Gulf of Oman on Friday. The commander of Iran's flotilla announced Iran said the aim of the drill is to bolster security of international maritime commerce, combating piracy and terrorism and sharing information and experience. The exercise comes at a time of heightened tension since the United States withdrew from a landmark 2015 nuclear deal with Iran in May last year. The crisis deepened with September 14 attack on Saudi energy giant Aramco Abqaiq processing plant and Quraiq's oil field, which haveled the kingdom's crude output. Yemen Houthi rebel claimed responsibility for the attack, but Washington accused Tehran, a charge it has strongly denied. Before ending the bulletin, the top stories once again. Prime Minister asks all to follow measures for airport security. GM Kader made Jatiya Party Chairman, Roshan Ershad Chief Patron. Government will ensure fair polls at any cost, says Obaidul Qadir. And car bomb kills at least 76 in Somalia capital Mogadishu. That is all for the news for the moment. Thank you for being with us.